Hello everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic, and today we are back with another collective message, a little pick a photo to see what is coming next for you. Because I was kind of getting like there are different things for different people, so I wanted to kind of do like a pick a photo. So as you can see, we have our photo 1, 2, and 3 right there. I will have the timestamps in the description. So just take a moment while I dial in to see what you connect with and what you might think that is coming, you might feel like is coming for you. You might be led to a photo, you might be led to a number. It doesn't really matter. I wanted to give you reference for both. So let me dial in here and let's see what is coming next for you. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear from me at this moment in time. Please allow me to speak clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and know clearly any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs whenever they find this message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, my photo number 1 people. You got the literal piles of money, the stacks of money. So let's see what is coming next for you. It might have to do with some sort of financial increase. Maybe, I feel like it might be more of a financial opportunity than it is like money coming into you. So that's interesting, but let's see what Spirit has to say. What is, oh wow, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Justice reversed, Four of Cups reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, with the High Priestess on the bottom. My first message is, you might not really love this one. If you're expecting something from someone, it might not go the way that you think that it's going to go. So if someone like owes you money, or if you are looking for a raise from somebody, in like a job that you're in right now, that might not be the best thing for you. Or if you are like splitting your time between 2 jobs, that might not be the best thing for you right now either. In order to really call in more money for you, I think you need to lean into what you already know than stretching yourself thin because you feel like you're I don't know how to say this. Because it almost feels like you're waiting for like your debt to be owed for something, or debt to be owed to you, and that might not be the way that this comes back to you, and you might need to stop putting so much pressure on that situation because it might cause more resentment for you than it will actually, if you just trust that there's like much better things that you can do with the knowledge and the skills that you already have. And maybe even possibly uh like your communication skills might also play into this as well. But this is more about like what knowledge you can share, things that you might be able to teach other people. You might want to lean into that more as opposed to trying to get back something or balance something that wasn't necessarily working for you in the first place. It's okay to let that go and just let that be. And I know that might not be what you want realistically, but I think ultimately deep down you did know that that might not be the thing that fulfills you the way that you were hoping for. And that's okay. You need to trust the fact that like you are already abundant, and like that what you can do with what you have can create plenty more than what you might expect. And relying on outside influences to kind of help elevate you to do so might not be the way to do it. I can't help but think also with this Two of Pentacles reverse, like if you have multiple jobs right now, that also might be something that's holding you back. You might need to like dedicate yourself to one thing. And this High Priestess on the bottom here is like, this all might be stuff you might already know. Like I might not be telling you anything you don't already know. And that's the kind of the point of these readings, is to be confirmation, right? But you might not realize that certain skills you have are something that can be profitable to you, or something that can actually make you feel more financially secure and stable. And that might be because things haven't always been fair for you, things haven't always gone your way, and it has made you kind of distrust, I think is the best word here, um, money, or it, like, yeah, I want to say distrust money, and you might not trust money, or you might not trust yourself with money, or um there's just, it's been scarce. It hasn't been something that comes to you in abundance. But I don't think that's because you aren't abundant. You have abundance within you, and it's by something that you already know. And it's I think it's more a matter of trusting that you can do that with those, with that skill, with the intention of sharing that knowledge, sharing that truth, sharing that view. All right. So I am going to leave your message here. Thank you, as always, for trusting and allowing me to read for you. I hope that this message resonated, and let me know down in the comments if it did and what did. And like this video if you liked it. All right. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay. People who chose my photo number 2, why do I feel like travel is in the near future for you? And this might just be like a trip to, like, relax, be on vacation, like something like that. Or this very well might be that you move somewhere new, someone that you've never really frequented before. Wow, the World and the Wheel of Fortune as I cut the deck. And the World can signify travel. So this travel might be it might bring good fortune to you. It might make you feel more lucky, or things that are happening in a whoa, 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 whoa. Things are shifting in a more positive direction. And it might happen fast, because I felt like I was just talking so fast that I needed to catch myself. So that's why I slowed down there. For my photo number 2's spirit, what is coming next for them? People who picked my photo number 2, what is coming next for them? Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups reversed, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands reversed. One more, Spirit. With the Empress. And the Chariot reversed on the bottom. There might be something that you're like lacking discipline in. And it might be something that's taken a long time for you to understand or get under control. And that, I think, might be part of why you feel like there might be emotions that you feel stuck with, or things that you can't get over very easily or let go of. It seems like you kind of, this card talks about nostalgia, and when it's in reverse, it can talk about how it kind of like haunts you. It kind of like it doesn't, it's hard for you to let go. Like it's still something that you either guilt or shame yourself over. And that might be part of the reasons why things have been hard for you to find discipline in. And that's not to say everything is hard to discipline yourself to do. There might be some things that come very naturally to you because you enjoy doing them, but there are other things that you might want to do and you just don't feel the motivation or inspiration to be disciplined in. And I think the way to show yourself that you can still be successful is letting go of the defenses that you need to do it a certain way. That, like, whatever way that you show up, because the Empress is about acceptance, self-acceptance, and no matter how you show up, you can still conquer and do and achieve whatever it is that you hope for yourself, and however you want things to change and look like, because it doesn't have to have a certain expectation attached to it. And that might be part of the thing that you need to move away from or travel away from. Circling back to that travel, like maybe you kind of visit a new place and you realize that maybe certain things that you think about or that you feel are because of the people around you or because of your environment, and you might need a new environment to help, or maybe even just a trip away to realize that, like, maybe certain things that you carry are not necessarily viewpoints or feelings that you have, but they might be something you've picked up based on the people around you. Because just because things take a long time doesn't mean like it's not still something to be proud of. And you can achieve whatever it is that you want. You can make happen, manifest whatever it is that you want. With this Six of Wands being the center here, I find it interesting that it's like an upright card, a reversed card, an upright card, a reversed card, and then upright. And then the bottom card is reversed. It just seems like there there might be things that you like that you do really well, and then there are things that you like. We all have weaknesses, right? And I think part of the things that something that you struggle with is the fact that you don't give yourself enough credit. You might not always you might not always see that like good things are happening to you and good things are happening for you, because you might not always accept yourself, and you might still have a guard up with yourself. And that's completely understandable, honestly. But that also might be the reason why you need to move away from the environment that you're in. Because it might not be something that's like allowing you to grow anymore. It might be something that is I don't want to say keeping you feeling limited or in lack, but that might be how some of you feel. And I think you do have these moments where you do like really love yourself and are proud of yourself and are do try and do the right thing for yourself. And then there are other moments where you just feel influenced to not, like, to do the opposite. And not necessarily influenced, but it's because it's just when it's just surrounded by you, you can't help but join in. So I think the message here ultimately is, if you feel like you're struggling with what I'm talking about, it might be time to take a trip away or to travel or to move somewhere else, if I'm being completely honest. I was not expecting that to be the message, but that's what we got for you, photo number 2. All right, I am going to leave your message here. Thank you as always for trusting and allowing me to read for you. You guys are the best. Please let me know how this resonated for you. If it resonated, down in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Bye. My photo number 3, people. Hello, hello. If you chose this photo, then I think that there is going to be some sort of like mind, soul, body balance that you're going to be going through. You might be starting to meditate more often, or find some sort of meditative state, or I don't know how to explain it. Because meditation might not be the specific thing for everyone, right? But there's going to be something that happens here that helps you align your mind, body, and soul in a way that benefits your health. At least that's what I'm getting off of this photo. So let's see, what does Spirit want you to know what's coming next for you? Photo number 3. Anybody who chose my photo number 3, what is coming next for you? Page of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reversed, geez, King of Swords upright. Okay. Ten of Cups and 3 of Cups. Okay. So I think what's coming next for you is what's happening in the photo. And I think what these cards are is explaining your situation at hand, because that's kind of what happened for pile number 2. You might feel really stuck, and I want to say like almost stuck in the past, in a way where it's been really pulling on your energy. You might feel very tired or fatigued, and you might not feel like you have a lot of energy or feel inspired to do anything, or like there are certain things that you might want to do that just you don't feel like you even care to do. You might be grieving something. Something hard might have happened in your life recently, and this might be your nervous system's response to it, and it might just be slowing down everything for you. Things might not be happening as quick or as easily, I want to say. Like things might feel harder to do at this time because you just feel really burdened and overwhelmed, and um, there might just be a lot on your plate at this time that you really feel like you can't handle all at once. And that's completely okay and fair. And sometimes you might be in your head. Like you might not always have your heart open at this time. You might be kind of closed off to people. You might be very like, I got to do what I got to do, and that's really all I'm going to do. You might be really, really tired too. I can't help but feel like my head is just kind of like you know when you get like sleepy and you just like feel it in your head and your eyes, and you start to like slump over. That's kind of how the feeling that started to come over me, where it's like you probably have signs of being tired prior to prior to that moment, but you are just so on and doing the things that you're supposed to that you don't even realize you're tired until you get to that point. And that might be to distract yourself. I can't help but think that like this is to distract yourself from the mental stuff that you might be thinking uh, with this. You might not, as good of a communicator as you probably are, there are probably still things that you don't want to talk or think about because of how it's affecting you and how it's depleting you. And things will get better. The 10 of Cups here on the bottom, the 3 of Cups as the card underneath that. Things will get better. Spend time with the people that you love. Spend time with people who light you up, because it's going to show you that this might just be a moment in your life, a time in your life that will pass. And it might not feel like that right now. It might feel very hard. It seems as though you are going through a lot. And I'm not here to diminish that in any way. But keep your loved ones close. Remind yourself why you keep doing what you're doing, and it's okay to have moments where it doesn't feel all good or all right. We all have moments where we're down and we're out. And this just might be a moment where you have to take time for that and give space to that. Because trying to ignore it or neglect it is not going to benefit you in any way. You have to trust that there's a reason why you feel the way that you feel and are experiencing the things that you're experiencing. You know, it's a part of life, and um, there might be things that are deeper to see about why you're overwhelmed or why you're feeling burdened or why things are hurting the way that they are. And it doesn't mean that things can't get better, because this 10 of cups on the bottom here is going, it definitely says there's going to be brighter days to come. You are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and probably sooner than you think, because you might be stuck in your head at this time. But don't be afraid to talk to the people that you keep close. Don't be afraid to lean on your friends and ask for the support that you need. I think it'll give a lot more to you than trying to handle this all on your own. Because even this 5 of Pentacles, like, these two girls are not, they're trucking through the snow together. One's on crutches, the other one has ripped clothes, looking barefoot, trucking through the snow, you know, so they're on a move, but they're not alone. They have each other. And it might be hard and it might be tough, and things might not be easy, but it doesn't mean that's going to be that way forever, and you're not going to be alone when you're doing it. The 10 of Cups here also has another person. The 3 of Cups has obviously 3 people. And it shows that there's so much more love around you than you might be letting in at this time, and that might be because you're very in your head. So talk to people, open your heart up. You don't need to have your heart on your sleeve, but don't trap yourself because this doesn't feel it, every moment doesn't have to be a moment where you're doing something or taking action. There's moments where we have to to rest, to heal, to feel. And that might be what this time is for you, and that's okay. All right, so I'm going to leave your message here. Thank you, as always, for trusting and allowing me to read for you. I want you to know that that balance is coming for you. That mind, body, soul balance, that health, that impacts your health in a positive way than maybe what you're feeling right now, is that's coming for you. That is what's next for you, and this is what's happening, and you have to give space for this to happen in order for that to come next. Okay? So please let me know how you resonated with this message in the comments down below. Let me know what photo you picked, and like this message if you liked it. I would love to see that that you guys are enjoying these videos, and that's why I do them. So I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.